Okay, guys, how you going? So today I want to work with you on the launch guide. So if you're watching this recording, please make sure you've got your pen and paper. You can download this launch guide and you can print it out if you want to have a copy in your hand, or you can order them. So let's see if I can enter full screen for you. Excellent. All right. So launching a business and launching to success, because that's what we want to do. And I want to make it really important that you just need to get out there and you just need to get going. Don't feel like you need to know everything, and please don't feel like you need to know everything about essential oils, because you don't. And I don't want you to know everything. I want you to learn as you go, and I want you to encourage those people that you come across about essential oils to know where to get resources, to know how to learn how to use their own oils. That is super important. So let's go through some information and have a little map to reach elite. And once you know how to reach elite, which is a foundation of the doTERRA business, you then can teach others how to do exactly the same. And that's the foundation of the business. When we're talking about any of the higher ranks, getting to elite and having elites underneath you is exactly what is needed. So firstly and foremost, let's talk about the belief, your belief in the product. Do you believe in the product? Do you believe that we have something truly amazing and it really does give our life beautiful benefits? So I didn't know much about essential oils when I started, but what I did was I went into searching information about doTERRA and searching information about the company, and that gave me a massive belief in the product. So that's where my belief came in, and the belief in the business opportunity was tremendous because I could see the potential to earn money, and my background was selling businesses, so I understood how businesses worked. And I could see how we were supported and how I would be supported in this business to rise. So I went to work with trying to grow my business, and I wanted to do what I needed to do. And with a 10-week-old baby and renovating and looking to move, there's all these things that there's always going to be things going on in your life. You can't wait to the perfect time. You just need to get going and start chipping away. So they're talking about action plan. So what can we do? Next, what we can do is share our product. So share the opportunity and share the product. So if you share with 45 plus people, you're going to enroll 15 plus people, and then you're going to launch 1 to 3 people for the building. It's really basic. So let's not complicate the system, because it's very easy to complicate it. I'm good at complicating things, and it's nice to be reminded to bring it back and make things really simple. Okay, that means that when we're doing the action stuff, we're going to get results. It's not a hard thing to comprehend. Action means result. So we're changing lives, which is super important, and it's rewarding for us. Knowing that we're supporting other people and changing lives is really, really rewarding, and you're going to feel like an amazing human being for doing so. And growing personally. So our self-development is a massive journey. It's almost like a self-development business wrapped up in essential oils. And you'll hear this a lot because it's really true. And we're going to create residual income. So my last baby I had, Yana, I was gold when I was pregnant to her, and there was that residual income coming in while I couldn't be out at the end of my pregnancy running a heap of classes. And when I had a newborn baby and a toddler at home, for the first 10 weeks I didn't do anything, as opposed to running out there and hosting classes. I was just supporting my team. And then I decided to go for the next rank of platinum. So that was when I started picking up a heap of classes, taking my baby with me and getting the job done and sharing, changing lives and continuing on like that. And I tell you, as a mum with a newborn baby and a toddler at home, it was the best thing for me to do for myself, was to go socialize with people, go help other people, and get out of just that little routine being, in home all the time. So I had a winter baby. It's hard to get out and about, but getting into other people's homes and doing something that I loved really, really helped me to feel better about myself and not just be in my head as much as can be done really easy. So let's have a look at our pre-launch. So you want to organize a launch. You want to organize a time where you're going to launch your business. And if you haven't booked in that date, book it in. So pre-launch, 1 to 2 weeks before you launch, what you want to be doing is preparing. So let's prepare. Things that you can do to prepare is, we're going to go through page 4, 6, and 7, which is going to refine what we're going to do here. But getting all the things that you need, you may want sample bottles, you may want to get your Nature's Solutions empowerment kits from the back office, pens, you might want some booklets to be leaning your Nature Solutions on, or maybe even not. You might want some stickers or cards that have got your details on them. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. We're going to go through that in a little bit more detail. Then we're going to go through invite. So how do we invite? Because we need to prepare and we need to invite. If we're not inviting and we're not inviting smartly, we're not going to be able to present to anyone, right? Because we're not going to have anyone there to present to. So from there on, we're going to look at enrolling. Once we present to an X amount of people, we enroll. And once we've enrolled that person, we then support them. So we let them know that when they're going to get their oils, they are going to be supported. And how are we going to do that? We're going to follow that up too. So here is simple success, steps to success. Launch yourself to elite. So getting yourself to elite is about 15 enrollments of 200 PV. So you can absolutely launch yourself to elite in the very first month you've launched a business. It's very, very simple to do. You need to book your classes so you can get your enrollments. Then we want to launch your business to silver. So you've got your 3 people that you want on your front line that are going to build a business with you. And we want to support them to be getting themselves to hosting their classes right from the go, launch them, book in their classes just like you're doing, and get the rhythm going. They get to elite, 3 of them get to elite just like you did, and you get to silver. So can you see how you can actually grow your business very rapidly if you choose to? I highly recommend getting the momentum up and going quickly, and then later on you can back off and you don't have to go as hard. But the quicker you get this business up and going and support your 3 leaders to get their business up and running and so forth, it's going to be a really strong foundation to continue yourself growing to platinum. So when your 3 elites get to silver, you get to platinum. And this is where I was. This is the rank that I went to when Yana just turned 10 weeks old. So I had a 2-year-old and a 10-week-old at home, and my 3 builders got to silver. So when your 3 builders get to silver, that's when you're a platinum, which you can see is just under $9,500 a month, and is absolutely life-changing. So this is possible for anybody. Loads of people get there really, really quickly. I took my time and I got there in 2 years. Okay, so fuel your launch. Here is some things that you can have, some documents. So just like we've got this launch guide, we've got a live guide, which you can just download. You don't have to purchase, but if you want to purchase some to give, you can, or you can send people a link. But success brings success with you. So what do you need to do to get your business up and running? You need to set up your loyalty reward program at 100 PV to receive commissions. Tick. If you've done that, tick. Now it's extremely important that you always keep it above 100 PV, because what happens is the way we get paid is Fast Start is paid weekly, okay, and our other commissions are paid monthly. But just for an example, your Fast Start, you've enrolled someone last week and it's commissioned run today, and you've gone to edit and you've left it at 50 PV and you've ran off to do something. The computer system is going to run through and it's going to find everyone that's sitting at 100 PV. If you're missing that 100 PV is below, you're actually not going to receive your commissions. You only have in the lifetime of your account 1 chance to get those commissions back if you've dropped your LRP behind under 100. And I don't advise you to use that early on. I think what you want to be doing is using that when you're going to get your diamond pay and you've missed out on your 16,000 that month, right? You don't want to be missing out on that kind of stuff. So save that one for later. Make sure your LRP is always at 100 or above. Okay, implement the daily wellness plan you created in the Live Guide on page 16. So what can you do to use your oils and use your product every single day? What can you do? How can you use them? So everything you're wanting to put into place for other people, if you're living them and you're using them, you know how to share them with love and compassion, and you're being honest about the journey. Learn more by regularly using an oil reference guide or participating in continuing education. So when you're at a workshop and someone's asking how to use something, you can use your apps, you can use your resources, and that's how you're going to be learning as you're going. So changing lives, we want to be using our guides to show other people, just like I am today, how simple and what they can do and how they can do it. So with this, you can just tick off everything as you're getting it done, right? So you want to inspire your friends and family to be joining you on this beautiful journey of growing a residual income business. And majority of people are going to say no to begin with, but you need to break that down with them and see what no's about. When I started, I was a big fat no. I was like, nah, this is not me. I'm not interested. This business is not me. But I didn't quite comprehend what is this business and why is it not me? So further educating and explaining how we're changing lives, how we're sharing our oils, what it means to be a wellness advocate in doTERRA is going to support those people to change their mind, because they're going to see it's actually a very beautiful thing to be part of, and you will be very grateful. I am forever grateful. Okay, so start connecting those people and talking to them about people that they may know also that would be great to do this business. So I definitely seen connections with people who I was talking to about the oils and how it could support them in their current business, or how it can support them to get them into a better place financially. And I shared that with them. I made it really clear where and how I seen that this business would fit like a glove for them. Okay, so connecting with your upline. You want to reach out. You don't want to be always waiting for people to reach you. You want to show that you're keen. You want to ask questions. You want to connect with them. So you want to get onto the weekly calls. You want to get onto your support calls. You want to be booking in your mentor calls. The vehicle that is doTERRA got them to their success, and you want to learn from them. And it's a free lifetime thing that you've got here is your upline or somebody within your organization and your tree, and connect. Allow yourself to expand and go down the pathway that they did to get to their goal, to help you get to your goal as well. So this is your responsibility. It is your responsibility to get out there. It's your responsibility to connect and really make sure you're getting into these groups and onto these calls to make the most to be able to grow your business and follow the path of success. So setting goals is super important, writing them down and taking action, okay? From the very beginning, I've always set out my goals. Right through, my first ones were through to diamond, and then when I got to gold, I rewrote my goal list right through to presidential diamond. So although it didn't feel tangible and it didn't feel like I was going to get even to diamond, I did them. And look, now at diamond, I'm so grateful that I've put timelines, I've put goals, so that means that I keep myself actively working towards my goal and not slacking off. So goal to reach elite. Ideal is 30 days. Ideal is to get up and running and chase that target straight away. 60 days, average is 90 days. So put that into place and work out what you want to do in 90 days. What do you want to create? What rank do you want to be? What I like to put is pretty much what they've got here, and it's how much that money is a month average and what that rank is called. So here we've just got a 90-day and a 1-year goal. I broke mine into every 3 months. So what I wanted to do every 3 months, and then my 1, 5, and 10-year goal. So this is a really great place to start. So you've got a vision for a better future for you and your family, which is really exciting. You know, you're putting it out into the universe, what you're going for, what you want to do, and you're consciously going to be connected with this goal. So be a solution provider. So, you know, you're going to hear people everywhere tell you that they need sleep. They need better sleep. They need support in skin. They need support with feelings and emotions. Be a solution provider. So the new way of creating a wellness feeling within our families is to allow people to learn more about essential oils. So invite them to have you over to host a class. Share with them the top 10 oils. Share with them the Nature Solutions Kit. Share with them what they can use to help get to their goals. Okay? When we're in someone's home, it's all about them. So take away what you might be feeling and the emotions about getting into someone's home. You're in their home, you're in their space, and you want it to be all about them. It doesn't matter how you're feeling. Yes, you'll probably be feeling a little bit scared or anxious or unsure, but that comes with any new job that you're going to start, right? Be there, be present for them, be interactive with them, be you, be comfortable, and you're going to do an amazing job. All right. Then what we want to do once we've enrolled them is to support them. So we're going to live, share, build. So I always have these 3 guides with me, and I give everyone a live guide that enrolls. However, they will be receiving them with their enrollment. But I have on the table some share and build guides, and I invite anyone that may be interested in sharing and the oils with other people just like me to take one of those flyers, and they can see a little bit more information about it. So commit and schedule your pipes actions. I tell you, my business totally changed when I scheduled in some work time. Now I've got 2 little kids, so I can't schedule in my time all the time because I've got to work around them. But I do have cut times that are scheduled in, and other times I don't. You know, I might not be able to start working at 8 p.m. because they're not in bed yet. So I let that be flexible. And other times I'll get up extra early so I can get in a couple of hours before the kids get up. So I make it really flexible and to work around me. And I've got my times during the day and the weekend that are blocked off, and they're the times that are non-negotiable, and they are my doTERRA. They're my work times. And yes, our business is very flexible, but commit to scheduling in your time. It won't allow the weeks and months to just slip by without you feeling like you've had no time. When no time comes in, I believe it's called not prioritizing things. So if you don't have time to do something, you're spending that time on something else. And I'm going to invite you to be flexible and create time for the things that are super important. And for me, building my doTERRA business and creating a residual income for my family, and the freedom to work from wherever, the freedom to have my kids around me was a priority. And I let some other things go in my life that were taking up time to make time. So, you know, it's up to you the amount of time and the amount of work that you want to put in. But the more you can put in, the quicker you're going to get to those ranks. However, if you can't put in a big chunk, loads of people are still working and got a family and building their doTERRA business. It's just going to take a little bit longer. But working towards it and getting things done is way better than not doing anything at all. So just get going. Let's get up and running. So let's launch, right? So be you, be authentic. It's super important. When you're in a class, when you're talking to your friends and family, you need to be you. They need to know that they're connecting with you and that this is real. And unless you're feeling like it's real, go back, get yourself organized, learn about the products, learn about the company, and get your belief up. Because once your belief is there, once you really know what we're dealing with here, you're going to be 100%. When you are, you'll be very natural. You'll be natural. You'll be authentic. So 1, invite people to use the product and to present. Now, when we're talking invite, we're not talking do one big event on Facebook and invite everyone. No, it's not going to work. It's never going to get you the people that you need. What you need to do is connect to people. If you are normally calling somebody like your sister-in-law, you need to call her and say, hey, babe, I've just started my new business and I really think that this will be something that we can do on a long term. Tell her, I'm having a launch for my new business and I would really love for you to come and support me and learn more about it. If it's someone that you normally text them. If it's someone that you message on Messenger, if you email them, however you communicate with them, but I want you to make it personalized. So yes, sure, the body of the message is going to be the same, but you need to make it authentic. When I send people a message, I send them a message that is to them. You got to make sure that you're connecting to people. And then if they do want to, sure, you've got an event on Facebook, create it, and then tell them you're going to add them in there so they can see some information leading up to the event if you want to. Okay. Also, when you're inviting, you want to keep them accountable. So leading up, you don't say things like, are you still coming? Just, I can't wait to see you. I can't wait to connect. Even make some bliss balls or beautiful peppermint brownies and take a photo and send it to them and say, hey, I can't wait for you to see you. Look what I've made. You're going to love these. Let people come. Let them know that you really want them there and to connect. And when they come, you want to have a plan to teach. You want to teach on the products. You want to teach on the business. If you're doing both at the same time, or just especially on your launch, you want to touch on both. Be authentic and be rich with information, okay? Ensure that you're being, once again, authentic, you're being positive, you're giving exposure, and if you don't know an answer, that's okay. You tell them that, you'll get back to them with it. So what I like to do is literally use my guides and run through them. However, I have notes on mine, and sometimes I do a TV presentation, and sometimes I've got flip cards that I like to present because I think people learn really well with visual as well. I invite them to take notes, and because the forms are going to be theirs, to ask questions, to ask me as many questions as they need. Be open and be authentic, and you'll find your flow. Ensure that you've got an open and a close. So once you've got to the end, people need to know what they need to do if they want to enroll. And most of the time, they need a little bit of a guide of what to enroll with. Plus, the business, if they want to know more, what do they need to do now? What do they need to do? So people need to be guided. So make sure that once you've hosted your class, you're not feeling icky about telling them how to close, like how to enroll, how to get started, how to get their oils in their home and save themselves 25%. Book in their wellness consult straight away. Make sure you get them on the phone. So once they've got the oils, you talk to them about the loyalty reward program. You talk to them about how they can get these free points, how they can earn money, how they can be supported, which apps, resources, and all that stuff. And you can send a lot of stuff into their welcome email as well. Following up, which is the follow-up call we just spoke about. You're going to do the lifestyle overview. You're going to be supporting them, putting them into our VIP groups and everything else. Launch and support your new builders. Launch and support your new builders. So let's support those people enrolling. Let's support those people that want to get up and going, because it can be really, really terrifying to just get started, and it can be really scary. But all we need to do is get started. That's it. We just need to book in our classes and get up and get going. Okay, so scheduling in for success. Here we go. 15 enrollments at 200 PV average and gets you to 3,000. So gets you to elite. So you want to be booking in your classes. Okay, so this one says, don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds that you plant. So, sometimes my very first class, I invited a heap of people and only 2 came. My cousin Virginia and my best friend Marilyn, and she only came for 20 minutes. And one of my good friends, Kim Reed, came 3 hours to come and show me more about essential oils and to host a class so I can learn more and learn about the business and get going. And it wasn't a huge success, but I didn't allow that to discourage me. And look, both of those girls are 2 of my leading leaders within my organization today. So plant the seeds, keep talking to people, keep showing up, and most importantly, be consistent. People are just worried that this is something that someone's starting and they're going to stop in a couple of months, and where are they going to be? They're going to have no help or support in a couple of months. But once people see that you're serious and you're in this for a long haul, I've been here for 3 years now, and loads of people are always contacting me and calling me and wanting to know more about the business and the oils now, because they can see that it has been a long-term thing. but I showed up from the beginning. I showed up as a business owner from the beginning. And if you do too, and people can see that, they will respect that and they will be coming along. So just plant those seeds and water that plant and allow it to bloom in its time. Okay, so during your launch month, what are we going to do? Okay, you're getting started. It's launch month. How exciting. So invite 45 people. This is the numbers, right? If you invite 45 people and you schedule 3 classes or 15 one-on-ones, I've got little kids. I like to schedule in classes. It means I can get to a lot more people in a lot less time. Set time to invest in your business. Ask yourself and schedule. This is where it's really important. Who needs a Nature Solutions class? Intro to oils. Who? Write their names down. Who needs a follow-up to enroll? Who have you spoken to? Who have you given samples to? Scheduling time. Who needs a lifestyle overview? So who have you enrolled that you have not connected with yet? Who needs a business overview? Who's reached out about the business? Who can you follow up? Who have you spoken to about the business? And who is ready to host a class? Get that date in. Do not let these things slide. And have all this information in your diary. Create Excel spreadsheets. Keep dates. You want to have it somewhere because you're not going to remember it all in your head. And these are really important people. All right. So here, prepare. Invite 45 people. Present to 30. Enroll 15. Support 3 builders. That is refining your business to be really, really successful in your launch month. I can assure you it's going to be good. So here we go. We've got a success tracker. So you can write down your notes, your lists, and you can use this or an Excel spreadsheet, as I said, to put in the details to be updating. So I've got an Excel spreadsheet very similar to this, and I just tick it as they've enrolled or what they've enrolled with, but this form is absolutely amazing as well. So connect, share, and invite. Connect with people authentically and sincerely. It is the number one thing that I feel is a game changer. So when I'm not feeling 100% in within myself, or perhaps feeling really, really anxious on the day, and I just feel like I'm flat and I can't connect, I really try to use my oils and allow everything else to be left behind before I get into that, because I know the connection is what's going to make the difference. People want these oils, but they're only going to enroll with somebody that they're feeling is authentic and that they can connect with. Ask questions, listen to answers, let them talk, and build the relationship with everybody that you connect with, because a lot of people will build this journey. They start using the oils and then they want to do the business, but you're also going to get people that are going to want to do the business straight away. Okay, so someone you already know. How are you? How is your family? Catch up with me. What's going on? I saw you post about your child not feeling well. How are you holding up? Customize your existing contact list. I love that, right? So really learning to connect with them. If there's someone new, people love talking about themselves, asking questions about the area, what they do in their life, what's going on with them, and listen to the answers and see where that's going to lead. So you're nurturing. We're in a network marketing business. You need to be networking with people. So you're really just looking at supporting and creating new contacts that will lead you to more classes, more enrollments, and more people joining you on your business. All right, so solutions, connecting those people to your solutions. There's some really good examples here. I'm not going to read these. You can read these in your own time, but just ways of how to talk to people, okay? Invite to change lives. So connect to a presentation. Here's some ways to invite to learn more about different events. Refer the shared guide for additional guidelines. So this is great text. So I have found that people find it really hard at the beginning to know what to write, how to write, or what to say. And that was me. And I thought it was just me, but the longer I do this business, I can see that we're all in the same boat. We're all feeling the same when we get started. Here's a great way of getting in class. I've been learning about essential oils and they're making a huge difference for me and my family. We use them for everything. I was using and I thought of you. I'm teaching a short workshop and I'd love for you to be my personal guest. It's at my house Thursday at 7, or we can meet together next week. What works best for you? Awesome. So there's a few different ones there for different situations. and feel free to make them personalized a little bit more from you and send them on. Help people say yes. Be clear on what you're inviting them to. Example, a class to discover how to use the oil. Let them know the value investing in their time. Give 2 options that can work for them. Example, class or a one-on-one. Strengthen relationship, build trust through multiple interactions, and keep your word. Okay, so present the message. All right, here. So if you're going to go through the Nature Solutions Kit, you're going through about the essential oils to enroll. The business, you're going to go through the business guide. So you can run one after another if that's what you want to do, but most people want to learn about the oils on their own, and most people then want to learn about the business on its own. So make sure you're making it really clear about what you're going to be going through. Booking classes from classes. I feel like this has been one of my biggest successes of growing my doTERRA business, is inviting the guests to be booking in their own classes, to invite their own family to learn more about essential oils. You can offer an affordable gift, example like a keyring or one of your wild oranges, or what I really think is beautiful is making a bath bomb in a little bowl with a wild orange and dressing it up and giving that as a host gift. I think that is a beautiful host gift, but it's up to you what and where and how you want to present a little host gift. But invite them to be booking a class, because as I talk to them about, the most important thing about booking a class is when they've got their essential oils, they're going to want to hear it again. There's a lot of information and a lot of overload you go through in an essential oil workshop. To hear it again, they will get more confidence, they will learn more, and they'll understand better how to use their oil. So really push that on getting some more classes booked in. Then educate that new host on how he can get the most people onto their seats. You can even give incentives, which I've recently just tried last month for the first time, to get a number of bums on seats, to give an incentive for that, an extra little gift perhaps. Enrolling with success. The close, we spoke about the close earlier on. At the beginning, I promised I'll show you how to get these oils into your home. Let's go over your options. Great, simple, easy, clear way to get started into how to enroll. Okay, gives you some descriptions there on how and what you could say, and you'll find that over time you'll get your own little authentic way of how you're kind of going to flow into that. Okay, so next step, what do you do then? So it tells you, and what I do is exactly this. I tell them you're going to get an email from me, you're going to receive an email from doTERRA, you're going to receive your oils, and a couple of days after that, we are going to have a phone call. Okay, so here we're going to choose what's best for them. Enrolling tips. So encourage the person to purchase a kit that has products in their hand that they need, not just 1 or 2 things. Share what you love about the kit and feel it's best for them. So knowing the value, I really, really believe there's a massive value in the Nature Solutions Kit, and I use all those products all the time. So I really love to share that. But of course, I understand that people are in different budgets. So I also like to talk to them about the other options that they have if they want to get started now. And if they do want more of the other products, that they can go onto our loyalty reward programs and they can get them slowly, and they can also earn points and rewards for doing so. Okay, overcoming objectives. Not sure what kit to order. Well, we need to help them know which kits are really going to suit them. Not sure which membership. We want to support them. We want to answer these questions before people are going to get to these questions. Financial concern. Would you like to host a class so you can earn the money to get the kit you really want? Isn't that beautiful? So we're going to still try to help them get what they want. If they host a class, we can help them get what they can. They can earn the commissions from that class. Not sure where to start. This is a big thing. So I actually break it down and tell people, this is what you're going to do in this form. You're going to pick which kit you want to get started with. Fill in anything extra you want, put it here. Fill in your details. Put your credit card details. Don't forget the 3 digits on the back. Put your email and your date of birth, because the enrollment won't go through there. All right, so this is what we can get started with. And I like to go around the class with everybody and go see everyone. And I ask, is anyone need to go first so I can come and talk to you before you have to hurry off? Okay, lifestyle overview. have them get their oils, but know that your follow-up is considered your second enrollment and your lifetime enrollment. So I still have people that enrolled 3 years ago who are currently still on the loyalty reward program, and they use the products every day. They use the products all the time. All right. So introducing them to having a lifestyle in the overview, introducing them to how they can use these oils and start supplementing things that they're buying at the supermarket for really beautiful natural products that we have over here at doTERRA. And here is, it really breaks down going through the Live Guide. I'll let you work through this on your own. And yeah, that's pretty much here, placement strategies. So understanding that we have 14 days to place somebody. We have 14 days to put somebody where they need to go within our organization. So here is some really good tips and structure. So you want to be keeping your first level for your business partner, and your second level for your builders and your sharers, and your third level for customers. So when you're enrolling a wholesale customer over a wellness advocate, your wholesale customer is going to be a little green man. He's going to sit on your front line. But after 90 days, we can get them to upgrade and we can move them again for wherever we want to place them. But we want to have that conversation if they want to build, because if they do want to build, we want to keep them higher. If they just want to be a customer for now, we're going to put them on the next row or the row after. So having these conversations and really investing in the relationship that you're having with them for the first few months is super important as well. Understanding the role. So an enroller. Okay, so if you've enrolled somebody, you are in the enroller. Wherever you place them on the organization, so this is you, you've enrolled someone. So you've enrolled Annie and you've placed Annie here, and this is Kim. So Annie is the enroller, not me, you're the enroller to Annie, and Kim is the sponsor. So wherever the person is placed directly under is considered the sponsor. Okay, no matter what this person does, this person's faster. When this person enrolls, no matter where you've placed them in your organization, here or here or here, you receive 10% commission of whatever this person does. Whatever this person enrolls, you receive commission. As a sponsor, after 90 days, and there's uni level, the sponsor also starts earning a percentage of the uni level from the commissions of what this person is ordering and what everyone else is ordering after they've been enrolled for 90 days. Okay, so we can talk a little bit more about that in personalized mentoring or even our team mentoring. There is something called a 6-month inactive move. And if someone hasn't been using oils in 6 months, we can ask them to send placements an email and place them in somewhere else, place them somewhere that would benefit our organization, especially once we're up and running and we're better structured and we know who our builders are and stuff like that. Okay, so finding your builders. Where do I find my builders? So it's the biggest question people always ask. How do I find builders and where do I find builders? I'm telling you, your best bet is your friends and family. However, I want you to name some people down here. I want you to be writing down in this list people who you can be talking to, who you can be, you know, if you got groups or clubs or anything like that, there's people around, you need to be talking to them about the business. And you need to start looking straight away. So existing customers are also a really good thing. Existing customers that have been using the oils and understand the quality of doTERRA and who, however, might want to earn an income and create a residual income for their life. It's something that we want to talk to them about. Once again, we want to get them to launch. We want to do all the simple steps that you're getting started with as well right now. Okay, so potential business people, relationship orientated or influential, open to or live a natural, healthy, active lifestyle, goal orientated, self-motivated, ambitious, positive, passionate, inspired, entrepreneur, experienced in sales, in a phase of their life to support building a business, looking for improved finances or a better future. Boom, perfect. Who can you think of in any of these situations? what to present. So in order to influence someone, you need to know what already influences them. Isn't that awesome? So what are they interested in? What really gets them excited? Present to people one-on-one or in groups. Step 2, invite your qualified prospects to become business partners and get your new builders started. Start them from the start of this guy. Let's get them, let's launch them, let's get them to host their classes and go from there. Okay, so provide a launch overview for each of your new builders. So just like we are doing right now, if you're going to enroll someone and you're talking to people about building a business, meet up with them and go through this guide, or send them the guide, do a Zoom call, or invite them to jump into our mentor programs and be part of it and get to learn. Show them this video. Let them read and hear and watch how they can grow a doTERRA business and create a financially stable business, just like loads of us have already done already. So guys, to use the oils, we share the oils, we teach the same and do the same. So that's it. That's the guide for today. That's the launch guide. Please take your time to go through it for yourself. Go through every little step that you can and really work at launching your business. It's in your hands and the future is beautiful. All you need to do is just get up and get going. All right, guys, have a wonderful day and I'll chat to you soon.